I am going to win today. I stand here with a strong belief and determination in my heart. I am going to win. Winning is not just about crossing the finish line first or receiving a trophy. It is about believing in myself, overcoming every obstacle, and never giving up no matter how hard the journey gets. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Failure is not my enemy. It is a teacher that shows me where I can improve. I know that success requires patience, hard work, and persistence. I will stay focused on my goals, learn from my mistakes, and keep pushing forward. I will surround myself with positive thoughts and people who encourage me. When doubts come, I will remind myself why I started and what I am capable of. I will visualize my success, and that vision will fuel my passion every day. I am confident, I am prepared, and I am ready. I am ready. No matter what happens, I am going to win, because winning starts from within. And today, I choose to win. Self-belief is the cornerstone of any success story. It is the invisible force that drives a person forward when the path seems unclear, when obstacles rise up, or when others doubt your potential. Without self-belief, even the most talented and capable individuals may find themselves stuck, hesitant to take action, or easily discouraged. Believing in yourself means trusting that you have the ability, strength, and resilience to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. At the core, self-belief is about having confidence in your own worth and abilities. This confidence is not about arrogance or thinking you are better than others. Rather, it is about acknowledging your skills and recognizing that you deserve to succeed. When you truly believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to dream big and pursue those dreams passionately. This belief acts as a fuel that energizes your mind and body, making it easier to stay motivated even during tough times. Many people struggle with self-doubt, which is the opposite of self-belief. Doubt whispers negative thoughts like, I am not good enough, I will fail, or others are better than me. These thoughts can paralyze action and create fear, but self-belief helps you silence those doubts. It encourages you to focus on your strengths and past achievements instead of your weaknesses or mistakes. It reminds you that every person has their own unique journey and that your value does not depend on comparisons with others. This does not happen overnight. It requires intentional effort and practice. One way to develop self-belief is by setting small, achievable goals and celebrating your progress. Each time you accomplish something, no matter how minor, it reinforces the idea that you are capable. Over time, these small wins accumulate, creating a strong foundation of confidence. This process also teaches you the importance of patience and persistence, because believing in yourself means trusting that growth happens step by step. Another important part of self-belief is positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself shapes how you feel and act. If your inner voice is critical or negative, it chips away at your confidence. On the other hand, encouraging and kind words build you up. For example, instead of saying, I can't do this, you might say, I will try my best and learn along the way. Repeating positive affirmations can reprogram your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. Surrounding yourself with supportive people also strengthens self-belief. If the friends, family, mentors, or colleagues who encourage you and believe in your potential help reinforce your own confidence. Their belief can act as a mirror, reflecting back the strengths you might not always see in yourself. Conversely, being around constant negativity or criticism can weaken your self-belief, so it's important to choose your company wisely. Sometimes life presents situations that test your belief in yourself. Failures, setbacks, or harsh criticism can shake your confidence. During these moments, strong self-belief acts like an anchor. It keeps you grounded and reminds you that one mistake or difficult phase does not define your entire journey. Believing in yourself means understanding that setbacks are temporary and that you have the ability to bounce back stronger. It encourages resilience, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Self-belief also influences how others perceive you. When you carry yourself with confidence, people tend to trust you more, listen to your ideas, and support your efforts. This can open doors to opportunities that might otherwise be closed. On the other hand, if you doubt yourself, it may show in your body language, voice, or decisions, which could unintentionally signal hesitation or uncertainty to others. Building self-belief helps you present the best version of yourself to the world. In many inspiring stories of successful people, you will find a common thread. They believed in themselves even when no one else did. This belief gave them the courage to take risks, try new things, and keep going when faced with rejection or failure. It was the foundation that held them steady and gave them hope. You too can develop this unshakable faith in your own abilities, no matter what your current circumstances are. Self-belief is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It is about maintaining hope and confidence in your potential despite difficulties. It means being honest about your weaknesses while focusing on your strengths and how to improve. This balanced mindset allows you to grow without being discouraged. When you nurture strong self-belief, you create a powerful mindset that naturally attracts success. It helps you take initiative, embrace challenges, and stay committed to your goals. It also makes you more open to learning and adapting because you trust yourself enough to keep trying new approaches. Ultimately, self-belief is a decision you make every day to trust yourself, to respect your journey, and to keep moving forward with confidence. It is the starting point of all achievement and the foundation that supports every step you take toward winning in life. Obstacles are an inevitable part of any journey towards success. No matter how well you plan or how talented you are, challenges will arise. These obstacles may come in many forms: unexpected problems, failures, criticism, or even internal fears and doubts. Overcoming obstacles means facing these difficulties head-on instead of avoiding or running away from them. It is a skill and mindset that separates those who succeed from those who give up. Every obstacle presents an opportunity. While it may seem like a barrier stopping your progress, it actually serves as a chance to learn, grow, and become stronger. When you face a problem, you are forced to think creatively, develop new skills, and find solutions you might not have considered before. This process builds resilience, the ability to recover quickly from setbacks. And resilience is one of the most valuable qualities in life. One reason many people struggle with obstacles is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown can hold you back from trying. But when you learn to overcome obstacles, you also learn to overcome fear. You begin to understand that failure is not the end, but a step on the path to success. Each obstacle you conquer boosts your confidence and reduces fear because you prove to yourself that you can handle difficulties. Overcoming obstacles requires patience. Solutions and success rarely happen overnight. Sometimes you need to keep trying different approaches, learn from mistakes, and be willing to adjust your strategy. This patience teaches discipline, which helps you stay committed even when progress is slow or results are not immediately visible. It's important to view obstacles as temporary challenges rather than permanent blocks. This mindset shift helps you focus on what you can control rather than what is out of your hands. When you accept that obstacles are part of the process, you stop wasting energy on frustration or negative thoughts and instead channel that energy into finding ways around or through the problem. Sometimes obstacles come from outside forces, like difficult people, lack of resources, or unforeseen circumstances. Other times they come from within, like self-doubt, laziness, or negative thinking. Overcoming obstacles means tackling both external and internal challenges. It requires honesty with yourself about what is holding you back and courage to make necessary changes. Support from others can also be very helpful in overcoming obstacles. Talking to mentors, friends, or family can give you new perspectives, encouragement. You don't have to face every obstacle alone. Sharing your challenges can lighten the burden and sometimes reveal solutions you hadn't thought of. Another key to overcoming obstacles is maintaining focus on your goal. When the path becomes difficult, reminding yourself why you started and what you want to achieve keeps you motivated. Visualization techniques, such as imagining the feeling of success or picturing the goal, can help keep your mind positive and determined despite the hurdles. Learning to overcome obstacles also means developing problem-solving skills. This includes analyzing the situation carefully, breaking down the problem into smaller parts, brainstorming possible solutions, and testing them step by step. Not every attempt will succeed, but each try teaches you something valuable. Over time, this approach makes obstacles less intimidating and more manageable. Many successful people often say that their failures and obstacles taught them more than their successes. Obstacles test your character and commitment. When you overcome them, you not only move closer to your goal, but also build inner strength and confidence. Its strength becomes a powerful asset that helps you future challenges with less fear and more determination. Sometimes obstacles can even lead you to new paths or ideas you hadn't considered. When the original plan doesn't work, obstacles force you to be flexible and innovative. This adaptability is crucial in a world that is constantly changing. Being able to adjust and find new ways forward is a sign of wisdom and maturity. Obstacles also teach humility. They remind you that no one has a smooth journey all the time, and that everyone struggles at some point. This awareness can make you more empathetic and patient with yourself and others. It helps you appreciate the value of hard work and persistence. When you overcome obstacles, you set an example for others. Your courage and determination can inspire people around you to face their own challenges. You become a source of strength and motivation, showing that success is possible even when the road is tough. In the end, overcoming obstacles is not just about reaching a destination, but about growing through the journey. Each obstacle you face and conquer adds to your experience and prepares you for greater challenges ahead. It makes your eventual success more meaningful because you earned it through effort and resilience. Persistence and hard work are the two essential ingredients that turn dreams into reality. While talent and intelligence are important, they alone cannot guarantee success. It is the willingness to keep going despite difficulties, to push yourself beyond comfort zones, and to consistently put in the effort every day that makes the real difference. Without persistence and hard work, many good ideas and potential talents remain unrealized. Persistence means continuing to move forward even when the journey is tough. It is the determination to keep trying, to stay committed, and not to give up when you face failure or setbacks. Hard work complements persistence because it involves putting in the necessary effort and time to improve yourself, your skills, and your results. Together, these qualities create a powerful force that drives progress. One of the reasons persistence is so important is because success is rarely immediate. Most achievements require sustained effort over a long period. For example, learning a new skill, building a career, or starting a business all demand patience and ongoing work. If you give up after the first failure or challenge, you lose the chance to grow and reach your goal. But if you persist, you increase your chances of finding solutions, gaining experience, and improving over time. Hard work is often misunderstood as simply working long hours. While putting in time is important, it is equally crucial to work smartly and efficiently. Hard work means being focused, disciplined, and dedicated to doing your best. It means not settling for mediocrity and pushing yourself to improve every day. When you combine persistence with smart hard work, you make steady progress even when obstacles appear. Many successful people attribute their achievements to persistence and hard work rather than luck or talent. They understand that talent might open doors, but it is hard work that keeps those doors open and takes you further inside. Persistence helps you stay motivated through failures, while hard work ensures you have the skills and knowledge needed to succeed. Sometimes, persistence and hard work require sacrifices. You may need to spend less time on leisure activities or delay instant gratification to focus on your goals. This can be difficult, especially when the results are not visible immediately, but the ability to delay gratification and stay focused on long-term success is a key trait of persistent individuals. Persistence also helps develop resilience. When you work hard and keep trying, you learn how to handle rejection, criticism, and disappointment without losing hope. You build mental toughness that allows you to bounce back from setbacks and keep going. This resilience is vital because every journey has ups and downs, and those who quit easily never experience the full rewards of their efforts. Hard work improves your skills and knowledge. The more time and effort you invest, the better you become at your craft. This improvement increases your confidence and opens new opportunities. Hard work also builds discipline and a strong work ethic, traits that are highly valued in any field or profession. A key part of persistence is having clear goals. When you know what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay committed. Goals act like a roadmap, guiding your efforts and helping you measure progress. Without clear goals, persistence can lose direction and motivation. Setting specific, achievable goals helps you maintain focus and provides a sense of accomplishment as you reach each milestone. Hard work and persistence also teach valuable life lessons. They help you develop patience, humility, and a sense of responsibility. You learn that success is earned, not given. This mindset helps you appreciate your achievements and stay grounded, even when you succeed. Sometimes people feel discouraged because they compare their progress to others. But persistence reminds you that everyone's journey is unique. Some people may reach success faster, but consistent effort over time is what matters most. It's better to take small, steady steps forward than to quit because progress seems slow. Moreover, persistence encourages a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and effort. This mindset helps you embrace challenges, learn from feedback, and view failure as a chance to improve rather than a sign of defeat. When you combine persistence with hard work, you create momentum. Momentum makes it easier to continue because every step forward builds confidence and motivation for the next step. This continuous progress can eventually lead to breakthroughs and success that once seemed impossible. Ultimately, persistence and hard work empower you to control your own destiny. They give you the power to overcome obstacles, improve your skills, and realize your dreams. They turn aspirations into actions and actions into results. Without them, even the best ideas remain just ideas. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to avoid at all costs. However, learning from failure is one of the most important steps towards success. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a crucial part of the journey. Every successful person has faced failure multiple times, and what sets them apart is their ability to learn from these experiences rather than being defeated by them. When you fail, you get a clear and honest feedback about what didn't work. This feedback is invaluable because it helps you identify mistakes, weaknesses, or gaps in your knowledge and skills. Without failure, it would be difficult to know what needs improvement. Learning from failure means taking the time to analyze what happened, understanding why things didn't go as planned, and using that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. Many people fear failure because it can be painful, disappointing, or embarrassing. However, this fear can limit your growth and keep you stuck in your comfort zone. If you embrace failure as a learning opportunity, you change your relationship with it. Instead of seeing failure as a threat, you see it as a teacher that helps you grow stronger and wiser. One important aspect of learning from failure is developing humility. Failure reminds you that nobody is perfect and that everyone makes mistakes. This awareness helps you stay open to feedback and willing to learn from others. It also builds resilience because you realize that failure is not the end of the world, but simply a step toward improvement. When you fail, it's natural to feel emotions like frustration, sadness, or even anger. These feelings are normal and important because they show you care about your goals. However, it's crucial not to let these emotions control your actions. Instead of giving up or blaming yourself or others, try to reflect calmly on the situation. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I do differently next time? What lessons can I take from this experience? Learning from failure also requires a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. With a growth mindset, failure is not a sign of inability, but a chance to improve. This mindset encourages you to keep trying and to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It is also helpful to document your failures and the lessons learned. Writing down your experiences allows you to track your progress and avoid repeating the same mistakes. It creates a personal guidebook that helps you navigate future challenges more effectively. Many famous inventors, entrepreneurs, and athletes have failed many times before achieving success. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude shows that failure is not a defeat, but part of the process of discovery and innovation. Failure can also lead to unexpected opportunities. Sometimes when one path closes, another opens. By analyzing your failures, you may discover new directions or ideas that are better suited to your strengths and interests. This flexibility and openness to change are essential for growth and success. It's important to separate failure from your self-worth. Failing at something does not make you a failure as a person. It is simply a result of an action or decision that did not lead to the desired outcome. When you understand this, you can handle failure more objectively and maintain your confidence and motivation. Another key to learning from failure is persistence. After you analyze and learn from a failure, you must be willing to try again. Success often comes after many attempts, and each failure brings you closer to the right solution. Persistence combined with learning from failure creates a powerful cycle of continuous improvement. Learning from failure also involves seeking advice and feedback from others. Sometimes an outside perspective can help you see mistakes or blind spots that you missed. Mentors, friends, or colleagues can provide valuable insights that help you grow and improve. In some cases, failure may indicate that your goals or methods need to change. Learning from failure means being honest with yourself about whether your current path is the best one. It requires flexibility and courage to adjust your goals or try new strategies when necessary. By embracing failure and learning from it, you develop confidence in your ability to handle setbacks. This confidence makes you more willing to take risks and pursue challenging goals. It builds mental toughness and prepares you for the inevitable difficulties that come with any worthwhile pursuit. A positive mindset plays a crucial role in achieving success and overcoming challenges. It is the mental attitude that focuses on the good in every situation, believes in possibilities, and expects favorable outcomes. Having a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it means choosing to see obstacles as opportunities, focusing on solutions rather than problems, and maintaining hope and confidence even in tough times. This kind of mindset helps you stay motivated, reduce stress, and improve your overall well-being. One of the most powerful effects of a positive mindset is its ability to influence your actions and decisions. When you believe that things will work out, you are more likely to take initiative, be creative, and persist through challenges. On the other hand, a negative mindset filled with doubt and fear can paralyze you, making you avoid risks and miss opportunities. By nurturing positivity, you create a mental environment that supports growth and success. Positivity also affects how you interpret setbacks. Instead of seeing failure as a permanent defeat, you view it as a temporary challenge that can be overcome with effort and learning. This perspective makes it easier to bounce back after disappointments, keep trying, and remain hopeful about the future. It also helps reduce feelings of frustration and discouragement, which can drain your energy and focus. Support from others is another essential factor that complements a positive mindset. No one achieves great things entirely alone. Having friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues who believe in you and encourage you can make a huge difference in your journey. Supportive people offer emotional encouragement, advice, and sometimes practical help when you face difficulties. Their belief in your potential can strengthen your own self-confidence and motivation. When you surround yourself with positive and supportive individuals, their energy uplifts you. They celebrate your successes, help you see your strengths, and provide comfort during setbacks. This social support acts as a buffer against stress and helps you maintain a balanced perspective. It also encourages accountability because when you share your goals with others, you feel more committed to achieving them. On the other hand, negative or toxic relationships can undermine your confidence and slow your progress. People who constantly criticize, doubt, or discourage, you can plant seeds of self-doubt and fear. Therefore, it's important to carefully choose who you spend time with. Build relationships with those who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and genuinely want to see you succeed. A positive mindset and support system work hand in hand. When you believe in yourself and stay hopeful, you attract others who want to support and uplift you. Similarly, the encouragement and feedback from your support network reinforce your positive attitude. This creates a cycle of motivation and growth that propels you forward. Developing a positive mindset takes conscious effort. It involves practicing gratitude by regularly reminding yourself of what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude shifts your focus to the positive aspects of life, helping you appreciate progress and stay optimistic. Another practice is reframing negative thoughts. For example, instead of thinking I can't do this, try thinking I will do my best and learn from the experience. This simple change in wording can alter how you feel and act. Mindfulness and meditation are also useful tools to develop positivity. By training your mind to focus on the present moment and positive possibilities, you create space for hope and creativity. In addition to mindset, support can come in many forms. Emotional support helps you cope with stress and maintain motivation. Informational support provides advice, knowledge, or feedback to help you improve. Practical support may include assistance with tasks, resources, or connections. All these types of support contribute to your ability to stay positive and keep moving forward. It's also important to give support to others. Helping and encouraging people around you not only strengthens your relationships, but also boosts your own positivity. Acts of kindness and empathy create a sense of community and shared purpose, which can be very motivating. Positive mindset and support do not guarantee an easy journey, but they make the path more manageable and enjoyable. They equip you with the mental strength and emotional resources needed to face challenges confidently and persistently. By maintaining a positive attitude and surrounding yourself with supportive people, you increase your chances of success. This combination helps you build resilience, improve your problem-solving abilities, and sustain your motivation over time. Visualizing success is a powerful mental technique that involves imagining yourself achieving your goals and experiencing the feelings of accomplishment, pride, and joy that come with it. This practice is more than just wishful thinking. It is a purposeful and detailed mental rehearsal that prepares your mind and body for real success. Many successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders use visualization to enhance their performance and boost their confidence. When you visualize success, you create a clear mental image of what you want to achieve. This image acts like a roadmap in your mind, guiding your thoughts, decisions, and actions toward your goal. The brain cannot easily distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones, so when you practice visualization regularly, your mind starts to accept your success as possible and familiar. This reduces fear and self-doubt, making you more confident in your abilities. Visualization helps you focus on your goal by keeping it alive in your mind. In the busyness of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of what you truly want or become distracted by challenges. By dedicating time to visualize your success, you reinforce your commitment and motivation. It reminds you why you started and encourages you to keep going, even when obstacles arise. The process of visualization involves more than just seeing an image in your mind. The most effective visualization is multisensory. It includes sights, sounds, feelings, and even smells related to your success. For example, if your goal is to give a successful presentation, you might imagine the room where you'll speak. The sound of your confident voice, the feeling of calm and control, and the positive reactions of your audience. Engaging multiple senses makes the visualization more vivid and impactful. Regular visualization also helps you mentally prepare for challenges. By imagining potential difficulties and picturing yourself overcoming them, you build problem-solving skills and resilience. You become less anxious because you have rehearsed responses to setbacks and know how to handle pressure. If you found this speech motivating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and empowers you to reach your goals. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one thing you're going to do today to get closer to winning? I'd love to hear your story. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay positive, stay focused, and keep winning.